everyone. This is Mary Sebastian, Vice Principal at KIMS College of Nursing, Sangareddy. I will be dealing with the topic Promotion of Mental Health Well-Being during COVID-19. This was presented at the international webinar hosted by MNR College of Nursing, Sangareddy on 19 June 2020. Since the first part could not be recorded, it is being re-recorded now. Let's move on to the presentation. Let's look at the psychological impact of COVID-19. People affected by COVID-19 or who have come in contact with others with COVID-19 or who have been hearing about the virus all the time are experiencing health related anxiety or fear of contracting the illness. Some are experiencing panic symptoms even if they have mild symptoms related to any other medical condition, and some are even experiencing phobia, even if they have to come in contact with somebody who has recovered from COVID 19. Many in the society are experiencing stress due to financial loss. Some have lost their jobs, some are working on half day, and also because of multitasking, working from home and managing work as well from home. Most are feeling isolated, which is leading to sadness and depression. Some are experiencing irritability, anger, and developing low tolerance to frustration due to being confined to their homes. Some there have been reports of domestic violence as well. People have been experiencing bad dreams because this is something people had never imagined, never experienced, or even never heard of, probably. And some of them are experiencing vague physical symptoms, which is called somatization. Some have been depending on substances to relieve their anxiety and stress. Some have even contracted suicidal thoughts. Some have even gone to the extent of taking their lives because of the fear that they will be stigmatized or socially isolated if they have got the illness. Work from home and changed lifestyle has added to the pressure, and people are finding it difficult to adjust with the new normal in life. What is WHO's message for the general population? First, we have to remember not to attach the disease to any particular ethnicity or nationality. Let's be empathetic to all those who are affected in and from any country. People who are affected by COVID-19 have not done anything wrong, and they deserve our support, compassion, and kindness. So the 4 key words that we need to remember here is, or I would say rather, the key word to remember here is respect, which includes kindness, love, and compassion. The second thing to remember is not to refer to people with the disease as COVID-19 cases or victims or COVID-19 families or the deceased. We have to all the time remember that they are people just like us, but they are people who have COVID-19, or they could be people who are being treated for COVID-19, or people who are recovering from COVID-19. And after recovering from COVID-19, their life will go on with their jobs, families, and loved ones. It is important to separate a person from having an identity defined by COVID-19 in order to reduce the stigma. The third thing to remember is to seek information. Information means facts, not rumors. And this information should be received only from trusted sources such as WHO, ICMR, or Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, so that one can take practical steps to prepare our plans and protect ourselves and our loved ones. Seek information updates at specific times during the day, just once or twice, not more than that. Facts can help minimize fears, whereas rumors can only increase the fears. So let's minimize watching, reading, speaking, or listening to news about COVID-19, which can lead us to become anxious or distressed. The fourth thing is to protect yourself and be supportive to others. Assisting others in their time of need can benefit both the receiver and the giver. So how can we protect ourselves and be supportive? For example, check by telephone on neighbors or people in our community who may need some extra assistance. Working together as one community can help to create solidarity in addressing COVID-19 together. Let's remember this. The fifth point is to find opportunities to amplify positive and hopeful stories and positive images of local people who have experienced COVID-19. For example, we could listen to stories of people who have recovered or who have supported a loved one and are willing to share their experience. So, why I have put Satyamev Jayate is recently I was watching an episode of it and how they were talking about mental illness and which was many people were not aware of many of the facts related to mental health or mental illness, and so these are platforms wherein you can log in and you can increase your knowledge and awareness on certain topics. So I have put a picture of this person called Rohit Datta. He is the first COVID survivor, and his story is given on the net, which is very, very encouraging. So people have hope that yes, if he has come out of it, even I have a chance of survival. Okay, I'd forgotten to mention Satyamev Jayate is a program which was hosted by Amir Khan. So now it is not telecast anymore, but the episodes are available on the internet. Now, the sixth point is to honor carers and healthcare workers supporting people affected with COVID-19 in our community. We have to acknowledge the role they play in saving lives and keeping our loved ones safe. And recently, all of us, at the behest of our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, had what do you say, that we had appreciated all the healthcare workers. We had expressed our gratitude by singing and by clapping and by playing music. So it gave us a good feeling. It was a moment when we remembered our saving heroes, our real life heroes. And it was a boost for them as well, wherein they really felt honored. Now, what is the message for healthcare workers? First, most healthcare workers are under pressure, and let's remember that this is a very normal sign. It does not indicate weakness. And we should also take time for our own selves, which is difficult but not impossible. So, certain helpful coping strategies, such as ensuring sufficient rest and respite during work or between shifts, eating sufficient and healthy food. Sufficient would be like, every 2 hourly to month on something, but I understand once you're in the PPE kit, it is difficult. So, at least to have a nearly full meal before you move, before you get into your shift. And healthy food is to stay away from junk and drink enough water. Then to engage in physical activity, some form of exercise. If not, physical movements, at least deep breathing before you put on the kit. And just these positive thoughts telling ourselves, yes, we are fine and we are going to get through this. Also, it's very important to stay in contact with family and friends who are a great source of support.